Hey YouTube, what's up everybody? My name's SmileyMan01 and today we've got for you a special video session. So I wanted something short and sweet, so we're just going to do a replay view of World of Tanks. Um, but mostly for the purpose of this video is to just talk about some stuff. Because it's about like end of the semester in college, and okay, replay controls, space pause. So the first thing we're gonna do is do free camera and pause. Alright, so actually we'll let the music. Oh, the fuck you do this for? The game does this all the time. It's really annoying. It's some shit that Windows 10 fucking does, because it doesn't do this on my other computer, which has Windows 7 on it. But so I will be getting to use that other computer quite soon because fuck, the sound is just, I'm not a fan right now. Oh wait, I could have just, it was on 30. Oh, cancel. Guess let's turn it off then, because that's hard. So I'm taking, the easiest way to start this off is like, I'm taking a gap year from uni for obvious fucking reasons. Well, not obvious reasons, like obvious for me, but like not for everyone else. But so I'm a terrible student. Mostly comes from the fact I can't do basic math. Like I can't actually do math in my head. I can't do simple addition and subtraction in my head. I don't really know why, but I can't do it. All the math in my head that I can do is numbers that I've memorized, like multiplication tables, like 7 plus 8 is 15, and stuff like that that I can memorize, but I can't actually do that math in my head. Any math that I do in my head that actually requires any computation, I cannot do it. So that just makes me a horrendous student, and I just fucking hate like English and history. I can't fucking be bothered to memorize shit. So my grades are generally pretty shit. Um, and it's like I don't really know what I want to do for a career. What do I do, want to do for a career? I don't really fucking know. Um, so at uni, my grades really didn't improve. In fact, they got worse. Um, than they were in high school, which they aren't weren't very good. So I'm taking a gap year. I really don't think I'll come back, to be honest. I've got nothing really against the university itself. I quite like it here. It's a nice place. I think if I was going to any other college or university, I'd feel the same. But it's like I'm not really moving towards a degree. It's like I'm just taking random fucking classes, 50-50 whether I'm passing this shit or not. Shit's fucking expensive, even with like fucking scholarship from the state or whatever to pay for all this goddamn shit. It still is so much money. So I'm really just gonna take a gap year. That's the way I'm saying it right now, but whatever it'll be. So I'll be returning to live at home, where I do already have a job, because I didn't just want to sit around and do nothing, because fuck that shit. It sounds boring as hell and a great way to waste time to sit around and do nothing. So I did get a job. Been hired for a cashier position at a grocery store. Um, so there's a funny story attached to this. So it's a group interview. I'm like, oh fuck, a group interview. This is probably not going to be good. Well, out of the six people who were supposed to show up, only three did. Me, like a 15 or 16-year-old kid. I think he had to be 16 because obviously he drove there by himself. Well, he didn't necessarily drive there by himself. Anyways, so it's me, this like 15 to 16-year-old kid, and this like 55-year-old Venezuelan woman who couldn't speak English very well. Um, the kid was only looking for a summer job, so they didn't hire him because they were looking for more longer term employment because it's this new store they're opening, so they're looking for more longer term employees. So me and the woman both got the jobs. I got hired as a cashier. She got hired for like bakery or deli or something like that. So that's good. So I already have a job lined up. I just need to finish my fucking license, which isn't that far away. I just need to take the test. That's it. Like I'm ready to take the test and all that shit. So that's good. So everything's actually going well for me right now. Returning at, gonna live at home, uh, do my job, and they're hired. And the lady interviewing us, she's like, literally anybody can do these jobs. It's not rocket science. We hire based on availability. I'm like, well, shit, I don't fucking do anything. Call me up whenever you want. Like, I'll be there. But then it's also nervous because I've never had like obligation like this before, where it's not a set schedule. I don't know, like, dude, like I check my phone every day. I always double check every like fucking hour, missed call, missed call, missed call, missed call. It's like to see if it's there, and it's not. It's like shit. What are they gonna do? Like the first day they could start me is May 6th. It's May 3rd right now. It's like, are they ever gonna fucking call me? It's just so nerve-wracking waiting for that one first call. It's like, fuck, dude. And I'm so scared. Like if they ever do call me, I'm gonna be like away from my phone, and I'm not gonna hear the ring. Or if the ring's even on, because I don't know if it's on, because the phone never rings. I mean, no one calls me, but I don't know if it's on silent or not because it never goes off. But nobody calls me anyway, so it's like, it's just a bunch of stuff I'm so nervous about. But it'll definitely be a rocky ride at the start. But I think once I can get into like a groove, not necessarily a routine, but a groove, like I can get it done. So I'll definitely keep making videos for sure. So, um, I think this is all I had for now. Oh, yeah. I might potentially start streaming. I've been looking into doing it, but will I actually do it? I don't know. Within the next few months or so, I could potentially start streaming. We'll just see how that all goes. But, fuck. I feel like I had another thing I was gonna say, but I keep forgetting what it is. Um, oh yeah. So things are actually gonna happen out quite well as far as they could go right now, but pretty much it. All I got for you. So life's changing, not too significantly. I'm still gonna have obligations and shit, but I'll at least be making money, which is nice. Live at home with my mom, which is nice, and my dogs, which is nice, and my fat ass fucking guinea pigs, which they're pretty nice. You know, if you play music, all right, let's just go ahead and start this off because I think I'm done talking about all intense stuff. So if you put a like a music player down and play music, they'll actually like react to it. It's pretty interesting. So here we go. We're rolling around on the T110E5 on Sand River. And here we go. You little motherfucker. So, I was just checking gun elevation stats and stuff, like how far up can I angle my gun. This is actually one map where you actually kind of have to do that on. So I'm just gonna head to this area of the map, this little C6 area on this dune. This is such an incredibly strong position. You're going to see why. So here we find our T-57, and he's just rolling right up. I don't know what the hell this guy's actually doing. You're gonna see right away that this guy's kind of fucking stupid. So he's already used 2 shells, and he keeps advancing. I shoot his tracks off, and now he's just stuck on the hill. He's not fixing his tracks. I retrack him and take him out. So there goes one of their top tiers, and now here we have a 110 taking a very interesting position. I would really love to shoot his tracks off, but at that angle I believe I'm just going to get a 0 damage hit, and on my side we have an STA-1 paying me a visit. So I'm not shooting his tracks because at this angle I would just be getting 0 damage shots that would be tracking him, yes, but I don't want to just hit him for 0 damage because I have a very strong gun. So I have to push into this JPE, which is hard. He's a JPE. He's pretty strong, but fortunately I can hit his cupola. I've got great gun depression accuracy. Plug a shell right into his cupola. And I'm also trying to keep an eye on my minimap, watching for that STA to get lit again, because he could be a real nuisance. Now most of my team is electing to push through the hill, which means I don't really have a lot of fire support behind me. I've got a Defender and a T10. Neither tank is particularly well known for their accuracy. They're going to have quite a hard time taking out a hull down JPE, so I was actually looking for another avenue of attack, but then decided I didn't really want to push that way. I'm just going to keep trying to plug shots in the JPE's cupola, which he now has hidden as he retreats down the cliff, and there's the STA poking back up to shoot me. Pushing into this E75 here. I was initially trying for a track shot, but he faced his front towards me, so I just shot one through his lower plate. Very prominent weak point on that tank. And unfortunate shell that I didn't aim very well goes into his upper plate ricochets. Here comes the JPE. Now I'm thinking, oh fuck, here comes the JPE. So I do shoot his tracks, but it's too late, and he does bounce. That track shot actually did not enable him to turn his gun all the way far enough to the point where he could hit my cupola, so he was forced to take a shot at my body. Didn't quite have the angle to hit my lower plate. I did aim my shot much more carefully into this E75, and he lives because I low roll and he gets a shell into me, which kind of sucks. And my team apparently doesn't know where to shoot an E75. Lower plate, guys, lower plate. It's so thin on that tank, and the cupola also is pretty easy to hit. And you can take that out pretty easily. And the front of the turret is actually only 250... No, not 250. Is it 250? What's the pen on these shells? Yeah, the front of his turret is only like 255, I think. Because I've been penned in the front of my turret by standard rounds from a T10. Not a tier 10, a T10. I've been penned in the front of the turret by standard rounds. It has to be at very close range with a gun. I think 260 pen will definitely get you through. So, obviously the base is getting capped. I'm like, oh fuck, are we really going to lose when I have got 4.3k damage? So, where's the capper? No shots. This guy, I actually have a shot very into the edge of his turret, and it fucking misses. But the artillery right there, that M53, saves the game. The STA cannot continue cap. Well, he can continue cap, but his cap is reset. So I'm aiming in very carefully onto this E75. Fucking unlucky, man. I am, like, so sad right now that we're going to lose. Unfortunately, another heroic teammate gets me another reset, and now I have reset the E75. So they realistically cannot capture the base at this point. As the little annoying ass STA. I actually do want to talk more about the STA. I do really want that tank. Just because I want to play a Jap medium that isn't the shit low tier Jap mediums that actually make me want to never grind the Jap tanks. Like honestly, the grind for these low tier Jap mediums is so... Oh, shit, 1 second. Okay. But it's like the grind through the lower tier Japanese mediums is so miserably bad that I seriously do want to sell the tank and not grind the line because the tanks are just horrible vehicles. The only reason I don't do that is because I have a female crew in my Chi-Ri. Or Chi, whatever the fuck it is. I have a full female, or not full female crew, I've got like 3 female crew members. Because when I first got my first female crew member, I thought they would just come default trained 50% in a random qualification, like a normal crew member would. I didn't know they would come with a free brothers in arms, fully trained in one skill, ready to be trained in another. So I just threw them in the fucking tank because I was like, ah, whatever, I just bought this thing, it's not going to matter anyways, because I didn't want my crew to go down. And I'm like, wait, they're good. So I put the rest in my IS-3 because I needed a good crew for that for the tank because my IS-3 crew moved to my IS-7 when I got that tank, so I didn't have a crew for my IS-3. And then I started just putting the rest of my female crew members in the Japanese tank trying to complete it, and I should not have done that. It's so dumb. Now I'm stuck with a female crew. I mean, the STB-1 is a great tank, but goddamn, it's not worth the Cheeto, the Chiri, and the Chinu. Those things are so bad. Anyways, on with the replay. So I did want an STA-1 just so I could play a Jap medium. And that VKB, he's obviously pretty spooky, still at full health, very strong tank. I can't really take him out. So I'm just sitting up here, keeping them from capping with the rest of my team. And this is kind of a massacre, 11-1. But we did almost lose to a base cap. Can I take out the Bulldog? Another unlucky shot. Like, that's not even me being, like, bad or whatever. Like, just, those shots are actually unlucky. But I am very lucky that my team was able to reset the cap, otherwise we would have lost. So now it's just down to the VKB and the T10. It's like, okay, let's go get some more damage. I don't really want him to shoot me until he gets a little bit lower HP, because at that point, and what the hell, dude? The tank sniper is so fair. But it's like, at that much HP, he actually could have reloaded his gun. And look at the front of my tank. Look at all the ding, ding, ding. off my tank. Anyways, so as we look right now, unfortunately this did not complete for me HT15. I was not on HT15 at this time. This game didn't complete me any missions, but look at this, 6,400 damage dealt, 4,000 damage block, 2,700 spotting damage. And if you look very closely on the mark on my gun, or at my gun, no mark. This tank, I have not marked this tank yet. But after this game, I kept playing, obviously, and I got completed HT13 and HT14. So now I am on HT15, which I have already completed. I'm trying to complete it with honors now. So okay to exit the game, and we're gonna go ahead and pull up some screenshots that I want to show you guys that I took. And my monitor wants to be fucky. There we go. All right. So here is a screenshot library. So this first one, this is a different battle, but here's my IS-7. As we can see, 7,145 damage and 4 kills. And this was a defeat, as we can see. This was the most damage I have ever done in World of Tanks, was 7,145 IS-7, 4 kills. But it wasn't enough. We did not win this game. On to the next one. See, this is the T110 E5. This was the Sand River game, the game I just showed you guys. Mastery Badge Ace Tanker. My first mark of excellence. Steel Wall. High Caliber. And look at all this. Spotted all these guys. All this assisted damage. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, talk about a massacre, but look at fucking that. 6,408 damage. This next screenshot I want to show you is the Roar of the Lion. See, this was a game I actually did complete HT13 in. Only a Mastery Badge second class, but a second mark of excellence on my Lao. Ammo racked somebody, tanker sniper, and high caliber. I did the most damage. I didn't quite get the most EXP, but I did the most damage, 4,003 damage. And 1,000 experience, but it did give me my second mark, so, and then this one gave me my first mark. So, pretty epic battles. Unfortunately, I didn't win this IS-7 game. I don't know why there isn't a screenshot of the overall. I don't actually know what meant. Oh, this is high caliber. This is high caliber, obviously. But, yeah, I don't know why I didn't screenshot the front of it. Probably because it was a defeat, but you can see, I don't know, whatever. So anyways, World of Tanks screenshot library, some pretty amazing games. Yeah. So this is just a little update, little awesome game I wanted to share with everybody. If you enjoyed my video, thank you very much for watching. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe because I make videos like this like every fucking week. I do like usually about 1.7 per week. I usually get about 3 videos or 5 videos done every like 4 weeks or so. It's not really set in a schedule. I just kind of do it whenever I feel like it. And whenever I have like the time to do it. But so yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll be happy to see you on the next one.